I generally think that Jerome Powell has done a good job of getting inflation down and increasing rates without breaking too much until March. However, I think he just lied in front of everyone. And I want to talk to you about it. Hit subscribe, hit the bell notification to see future videos just like this. He said, these are my notes from his speech today. He commented on the banking sector and said that it has improved since March. He thinks that the worst is behind us. And as he said that, he raised 25 basis points after the market closed. PacWest Bancorp, $33 billion deposit bank, as of the end of last year, is down 55%. Western Alliance is down 30%. Comerica Bank is down 12%. This bank's been around 150 years, something like that. He basically lied to everyone, saying that the banking system is strong, and there are banks literally collapsing within hours after he said that. Now, where is this money going to? Where are all these deposits going to go? They're obviously going to go to big banks. People are withdrawing their money, and we can see that here. Last quarter, the decrease in deposits are shown here. First Republic Bank had 40% of their deposits flying out. So $72 billion, U.S. Bancorp $20 billion, Citizens $9 billion, Comerica down at $6.7 billion, Western Alliance down at $6 billion, PacWest Bancorp down at $6.6 billion. You can see the percentage of deposits. PacW, or PacWest Bancorp, had 16.9% of their deposits fleeing out. Now they're looking for some buyer, basically. Now, Jerome Powell was asked, how he thought about banks consolidating. Is this good? Does this help stability when JP Morgan goes and buys First Republic, or does that hurt? And he said, basically, he's a proponent. He is someone that believes that it's good to have small, medium, and large banks, and that they cater to different groups. However, what they've done is basically killed off a lot of the smaller and medium-sized banks. Now, part of that is on the banks. I will say that they got too aggressive. They had long-dated treasuries. They bought a lot of treasuries thinking the Fed wasn't going to continue raising rates. Then people got worried. People started to withdraw their money out because they're worried about the liquidity, or maybe they just didn't get as good a rate, right? If you lock in rates at 2% at some bank, the bank buying 2% treasury yields, and then you can only offer 1.9%. Well, at other banks, they're offering 4%, 5%. Webull's offering around 5.8%, I believe, on the cash management. There's a link to them underneath the video in case you want that. They were not too aggressive early on, so they can actually give higher rates now. So a lot of these banks are just left to pretty much dying off. People are withdrawing. They don't have enough liquidity, so then they have to go sell, get bailed out by JP Morgan. JP Morgan is down 0.6% after hours. They should be up like 2%, 3% because they might have the chance to buy another bank this weekend. Who knows? So I want to say, be careful out there. If you have your money in some of these banks, be careful. I have my money in one of the banks that's in trouble, and luckily it's under the $250K limit, but still makes me nervous. I'm definitely going to move it. Now, gold is spiking on this news. More banks collapsing. It's good for gold. We also have Bitcoin moving up. In my last video that I just posted tonight, I said we could see a run up to 30,000, 32,000 for Bitcoin in these channels. And this is a good setup. When we have banks collapsing, that is good for cryptocurrency. And I've talked about it in past videos. Now, I covered a lot more than this in my last video. If you haven't already seen that video, I'll put it on the end screen. Check it out. Also, if you feel nervous about this, if you feel like you need protection from this kind of volatility, you haven't seen anything yet. If you are not protected by using cold storage, you could lose everything. Not just 30% overnight. You could lose everything. So get cold storage for your wallets, for your crypto. There are links underneath the video. Also, get a VPN. You could be in trouble if you don't have a VPN and you're investing in crypto. I think you're doing it wrong. Check out the link to Nord underneath the video. They will give you some free months just for signing up with that link. Now you can see banking stocks continuing to collapse. Western Alliance now down 35%. Maybe they're going to have to get bailed out too. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Let me know if you think Jerome Powell is a liar. I'm going to stop myself from saying something I shouldn't say on YouTube, but let me know if you think he's a liar and he knew that this was going to happen. Let me know if you think he's in bed with Jamie Dimon. Let me know if you think this is just to consolidate more power, then eventually unveil a CBDC. I think that's definitely possible. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the links, and I'll see you.